Hi there, my name is Peter Brown. I live in rural Lincolnshire, which is very central for the country. It's within easy commuting distance to places like Manchester, London, Leeds, York. I have an interest in World War I and World War II memorabilia. I'm not a collector, but I have a keen interest in that, and also an interest in all sorts of antiquities. Looking around the home for antiquities or things of value, I came across this. Now this is a early Singer sewing machine. It's complete, the whole cabinet, the original leather bell. It's circa 1910, so it's about 110 years old. But what's really interesting is that if you open this drawer, inside are all the various original bobbins, but not only that, the original instruction manual, which is incredible really, because this in itself is over 110 years old. You can see some of the pages are falling out, but it is complete. It tells you how to do your various seams and stitching, together with relative size charts in the back. Lovely piece of furniture, not massively valuable, but as you can see, an ideal piece of furniture for the home. A number of households in the UK most probably own one of these. It's a Bible box. It's usually passed down from generation to generation. This particular box belongs to my wife and was passed down to her by her grandmother. It does indeed contain a family Bible, which dates back to around 1870. It's also used though to store other items. And what we have in here is a First World War German Iron Cross second class. It's totally original, still has its original ribbon. There is just a little bit of discoloration that you can see there, but that wouldn't detract too much from its value. You have to appreciate that this in itself is over 100 years old. Also in here is a wound badge. Now Adolf Hitler famously wore his wound badge on his tunic just below his Iron Cross, usually around there. Now for provenance for the Iron Cross, we have the original certificate of issue, which bears the recipient's name, the date, full military stamp. Again, a little bit fragile, but again over 100 years old. But also accompanying those items, and I find this quite incredible and quite sad to a degree, we have an original photograph of the recipient. Designed, I imagine, as a postcard to send home, there is some very faint writing on the back and an official stamp in the top corner. The Iron Cross and its provenance, quite valuable, certainly to a collector of First World War memorabilia. But what I find really sad is the fact that somewhere in Germany there is a family that's totally unaware of the great contribution made by their great-grandfather, great-uncle during that Great War of 1914-18, to which he received the Iron Cross for valour. And it's so sad that generations later they may be totally unaware of that individual's contribution.